What are you?
Today we welcome 200 students from Union Hill School. They were K1 and 2, and with their lead teacher Mary Beth Juneau. And they were able to trick-or-treat here with the background of the Swagger Band. And they trick-or-treated with Worcester Senior Center, 365Z Foundation and Ed Gardella, Worcester Fire Department, Worcester Police Department, and Central Mass Aging Association.
On Halloween, we were invited to the Worcester Senior Center with our students in grades 1st through 3rd. The children were excited to visit the Senior Center as they are on all our holiday events.
All right, Wonder Woman, give me some.
They include us on all holiday activities, which really in turn benefits both not only the children, but also the seniors that are there at the center. We had a band playing the Monster Mash, even got us excited about the Red Sox big win yesterday.
Let's go!
We also went through the haunted hallway upstairs where we had other community members passing out candy and treats to the kids at Union Hill School. The kids were excited to go for the visit. They have been there in previous years, and they really enjoy visiting with the senior citizens and always love to visit with Suki, who makes it an exciting day for our kids.
The kids from 4th, 5th, and 6th grades come up here and they trick-or-treat. They wish us a happy Halloween.
Well, they walk through the building, and all the residents get to see their costumes and interact with the kids.
Yep.
And that means a lot to the residents. Certainly that they reminisce about, after the event is over, they reminisce about taking their children trick-or-treating, and it brings good memories back to them, and they certainly enjoy interacting and giving out the candy. Teachers are trying to teach them, to give of themselves a little bit, to interact with the seniors. We appreciate them taking the time. I think just that interaction of the residents with younger kids is very important.
Our residents really look forward to it.
And we appreciate them taking the time to do that.
celebrating Halloween with our Entertainment Nick, and we had Clark Street Kids School come through as well. And we have some people in costume here today as well. We have Thelma, we have Richard Simmons, Shaggy, and we have our Geisha girl.
Happy Halloween! Here you go.
The kids have a great time. They come every year, and this is probably about the 5th year they've been here. So we're really welcome to have them at our site. The participants really enjoy them.
Today is Halloween, and we decided to celebrate books and their authors and their favorite characters. So we here at Clark Street Community School decided to dress up as our favorite character. You might guess Thing One from Dr. Seuss's Cat in the Hat. We have many princesses, we have army heroes, superheroes. So we had a great day and really enjoying this weather. This is a tradition here at Clark Street School. I've been working at Clark Street School since the year 2000, so this is my 18th year walking in this parade with little children and children in grades 3 through 6. The kids have a blast. They really enjoy dressing up as their favorite costume. They don't like so much that we don't let them eat the candy here at school, but they're allowed to have it when they get home with their folks.
Is that true, guys?
Anything that we need to say?
Yeah!
What should we say?
Happy Halloween!
All right, happy Halloween!
When I retired as a principal, I started a program called Worcester, the City That Reads. And one part of the program is putting books into the hands of children. And since my days as a principal, this is one thing I've been very passionate about, is making sure that children that are in need and children who just don't know enough about the importance of reading get books. And in 13 years, we have put into the community 640,000 books, and probably another 10,000 today and tomorrow. I have a program here today with the DCF, and we partnered up to get books from Holt Mifflin Company. And I also have received books from Friends of the Worcester Public Library this week. And some donations, so I carted those over here in my car. And we also have books from the Northborough Women's League, which was brought over to my house. Another 8 boxes, so gradually I'm bringing those over here. And by and large, we had sent out a notice to all the teachers and administrators to come down here between the hours of 12 and 4 and pick up some books for your classroom. And in some cases, perhaps put those books aside and give them out as presents for the holiday. The reason that I am so passionate about this is that we know that children who read succeed. And children who have difficulties with schooling get frustrated if they can't read. And if we could turn on a child to read, we're going to have a child who's going to be successful in school from K to 12.
We are really excited to be having a blood drive here today at Worcester Tech. We have a long-standing partnership with this school and with a lot of the schools in Worcester to have blood drives, and this is our first blood drive of the school year, so we're excited to be here. We run about 2 blood drives a year here at Tech. We also run 2 drives a year at South High. We actually have their blood drive coming up next week. Burncoat has a blood drive in December, Claremont Academy as well. So we definitely have really good support from the Worcester school system.
So it's your first time, right, so? And you're doing okay? You feel okay? Good. You're doing great, actually. Moving right along.
Our goal for the blood drive here today is to have 25 successful donations, and we're definitely well on our way to that. We actually have about 50 appointments for the blood drive, so we're in really good shape to at least meet, if not exceed, our goal. The Red Cross has to collect about 13,000 units of blood nationwide every day, because about every 2 seconds someone in the country needs blood. So drives like this are really critical for us to be able to collect the blood that we need.
This is my first time donating blood because I thought it's for a good cause. You just feel a little pinch when they put the needle in, but that's really it. I would give blood again, and I would recommend it to anyone who's interested that qualifies.
Blood does have a limited shelf life. It lasts about 2 months after processing. That's about how long the red cells last. When a donor gives blood, they're actually giving red cells, platelets, and plasma, which we separate out once we take it back to our labs. So the red cells have a shelf life of about 2 months. The platelets, though, actually have a very short shelf life. They have to be processed and sent to hospitals and used really within about a week. We are getting ready to head into the holiday season. Usually starting around Thanksgiving, heading into Christmas and New Year's, we do see a decline in donations. So it is really important for donors to give now in anticipation of a possible decline in donations heading into that time of the year. One donation of blood can save 3 lives. This is because it will go back to our labs and be separated into its red cells, platelets, and plasma. And each one of those has a different use in the hospital. So a lot of times cancer patients might need platelet treatments if they're going through chemotherapy. Someone who is maybe getting a surgery or a car accident, someone who's lost a lot of blood might need red cells. So when you do just give 1 donation, you can help 3 people. We are heavily regulated by the FDA. So everyone who comes in to donate blood, we have some pre-screening questions, both for donor safety. So for example, we make sure that donors meet height and weight guidelines before they come in to donate, so that it'll be a safe experience for them. And then we also do a health history station, as you saw along the far wall in the room here. And so there we ask a lot of questions about how the donor's feeling, if they're on any medications, if they've done any travel, and we will also then take their blood and test it rigorously in the lab just to make sure it's safe for the person who'll be receiving the blood in the hospital.
Well, I'm giving blood because I got a pretty rare blood type, I guess, O negative, so I've been told that it's universal, and that would be pretty good to donate, you know what I mean? And the cookies, that's pretty good too, being able to socialize with the other kids.
Unified gives student athletes with and without disabilities the opportunity to play together on a team. It brings them together and it promotes inclusion and acceptance of all students and all athletes. And I'm just really proud of my kids.
Come in, Landon. Nice shot, get the rebound.
We have our first game against Algonquin, and we're gonna do good. And we just beat Auburn 26-27, and I think that we should beat Algonquin today at home. And it's our first home game.
We have a big game today, and I think we're definitely gonna win. And we're gonna take our time. We're gonna take our time, not rushing, and try not to get nervous, and just be confident.
Working with these kids, coaching these kids, watching them work together as teammates, and just seeing them be successful. It's honestly one of the best things I've ever done in coaching. Probably the best thing. Seeing the smiles on their faces. It's a great feeling. Last week in that first game, seeing students from both teams cheering for each other kind of puts things in perspective, and I really enjoy it.
they've been really focusing on the basketball game, but we have to get some work done, and we do go to other shops and we work in shops, and we've been trying to keep them focused, but it's hard when they're this excited about such a great opportunity.